Is Nomsa Clara Mngbe. I am the founder of Hope Spring Eternal Introduction Agency and founder of Ngozi Talk Shows. So basically, I'm sorry guys, I had to log out. When I was playing the video, the internet was playing up, so I don't know why. Hopefully, everything is okay now. So who is Nomsa? So I'm a love harmonist, guys, and basically, what does the Hope Springs and Nomsa do? Basically, I help people basically find a wonderful connection basically when they're looking for love. And with Gossip Talk Shows, um, basically, we help people find their own voice and lead from within. And knowing that there are no guarantees for tomorrow, and basically that's what I do. And my clients with Hope Springs Eternal Introduction Agencies, men, women are members within the agency. So basically, if you're looking for love, you can actually personalize your service, and it doesn't mean that you have to. It's like a Tesco shopping or Waitrose. We get to reality of what you're really looking for, and we help you basically instead of looking for fantasy and look for real thing. And we do have coaches as well within the agency, so you get to choose who you want to work with. When you go on the website, you get to choose who you want to work with, or if you want to work with me. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Let me see the you need a serious love. You can have a serious love. You can go to my website www.hseia.com and register, and we can connect and tell me what you're looking for so we can talk further. Um, Unfortunately, when it comes to professionalism, I don't use WhatsApp. I use email, and by the look of your uh, phone number, it is Nigerian number. So I'm not in Nigeria yet. I'm still doing some research how to have my office in Nigeria and find out more about the tax and stuff. So I'm still doing some research. I'm based in South Africa, Europe, and Brazil, Kenya, and Zambia. So I'm still working to have an office in Nigeria. So once I have an office in Nigeria, I can basically have. I can say that I can say that you're a vocalist, singer, songwriter. Wow, that's amazing. You're an artist. That's amazing. Amazing, amazing. So yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, you're based in Dubai. Wow. So why are you using Nigerian number then if you're based in Dubai? Okay, yeah, you can email me and yeah, we'll have a chat. If you go to my website, email me, then we can swap numbers. Once I communicate to you by email, because I like to keep it real with people, with my clients. So once you email me, oh wow, okay, okay. So okay, I'm an artist as well. So that is good. It is so good. So basically, my topic today is change your filter, manage your destiny. And basically, changing your filter is, have you ever like have everything you basically? For me, basically, everything you are is who you become as either the experiences you had from your okay, Sierra Leone. Okay, I see. Sierra Leone. Okay, okay. Oh, that's awesome. I do have I have like maybe 5% or 10% blood of Sierra Leone actually. So you stay in touch with me. You might take me to Sierra Leone one day. Who knows? I would love to go to Sierra Leone and see my ancestors. I do have a plot there, so I've never been. So it would be nice that one person that is from there. So I'm hoping that one day I'll visit Sierra Leone. So that would be awesome. Oh, sorry, it was Nigeria. It looks like Nigerian number. So really sorry. Yeah, so I might cover Sierra Leone one day. So who knows? Also, so how do we filter your life? It's basically everything you are and what you become. The experiences you had from your childhood, experience you have in your adulthood, you become that. Basically, as an adult, the happiness that you've had, the joy that you've had. Some people end up becoming living the challenges that they have gone through in life. They end up living that life because life is about challenges. And when you are faced with challenges, it doesn't mean you have to stay in those challenges. It means you can get out. But some people, when they have experiences, so you can communicate. Anyone that is watching, anyone that is watching, please feel free to actually uh, just type what you think about change your filter, change your destiny. How have you been able to change your life, to design your life? Things were not working. How have you been able to filter your love life or your business life or anything in your life that hasn't been working, but you've been able to actually tweak things around? So I love to hear that. If you've been able to do that, or somebody's done that, so I love to comment. So let's just communicate. Oh, that would be lovely. That would be lovely. That would be lovely. Awesome. That would be lovely because I basically did a DNA and it showed me that I have a blood in my ancestors. I do have blood in Sierra Leone, so which is one day I'm hoping to visit, and Nigeria as well. That's why I thought you were from Nigeria, and Nigeria as well. So I love to visit Sierra Leone, Nigeria one day. So and so you can type and tell me the joys and challenges that you have overcome in your life and how you have been able to actually change your life and creating your destiny. Because when we create our destiny, we basically go through challenges, we go through joy, we go through happiness. Yesterday we were talking about happiness. We go through so many things in life, but if you can filter basically, uh, how do you filter your life? Is how you view your experiences, how you view the world, how you view everything around you. Sometimes you might say, like myself, I'm just going to talk about my story. So when I went through a divorce, so my basically my experience was like, okay, this is what I've gone through. So I am never gonna marry somebody who has got children. I've never married somebody who's got children anyway. So this is what I had it in my head, that I'm not gonna marry somebody who's got children because I had a daughter, so I'm not gonna marry somebody who's got children. But by just watching my friends and the bad experiences they were having by dating people who've got kids, sometimes it was a nightmare dealing with their exes and stuff. But as the time went by, and because I was a mom as well, and having to look after my daughter, having to deal with my ex, and having to actually basically dealing with my situation properly, the arrangements of our daughter and stuff, for him having to know his child and stuff. So I was like, okay, I changed my mind. Still went, I'm not going to date somebody who has younger children. I stick to that. Was I right? I was wrong. So I'm going to make it clear as a matchmaker. I wasn't a matchmaker then, but now I am. But then I wasn't basically I was basically I wasn't narrowing my options properly. I was basically starving myself because there would have been a nice guy out there who had children, smaller children, who have been able to look after me. But because I made a decision for God that I'm not gonna marry somebody who has got younger children. And then what was the other thing that I have said? What was the other thing that I said? Who was I not going to date? I was not going to actually date somebody who is basically, when I look at it, those guys like who they go to the gym every day, they muscles, they are like these tall guys. I was like looking at those as a player. I don't want to date those guys like who go to the gym every single day, you love themselves. And the list I had it go on. I'm never gonna date those guys and stuff. But then after as time goes by, as child of God, worked on myself. I wasn't into personal development either. So you have to go with me. You have to understand. So I was in a dark place. When you are in a dark place, you'll be surprised with the things, the list you can put in your life and say, this is the life that I'm not gonna do. But actually, making decisions, maybe your destiny is there where you are basically saying, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do this. So I didn't know where my destiny was. But then when actually when my faith grew, uh, and when I got into personal development, it was then I decided, okay, I'm gonna let God be God because I've been playing God. I have said I am not going to date this, I'm not going to date this, I'm not going to date this. But then I came to a conclusion that I'm going to let God be God because this is who I believe in. So if you believe in the universe, you believe in God. The universe read now, God read now. So I was like, I'm not going to play God anymore. And I said to myself, these words out loud, you know what I've been through, God, you know what I've been through. And you know where I need to be. You know what kind of a person that I'm looking for. You know the experiences in my life that I have experienced in my life. You know what I'm looking for. So God knew exactly what I was looking for. I knew exactly what I was looking for, but I was denying some other things because I was looking for a guy that is going to accept me for me, that is going to let me be, that a guy that is gonna basically share his heart, not give me his heart. If somebody say I'm willing to give your heart, I'm like, no, you can't give me your heart because I have to share your heart. You have to keep your heart. So I was like, God, give me a guy that is going to share his life with me, share his heart with me, that is going to accept me for me, basically. Because me, I'm bonkers. I like to, Gemini, I like to experience things. I don't get bored easily. I used to get bored easily, but I don't because I worked on my baggage. Sometimes people say, yeah, Geminis, they do this, Leo do this, but I think it is the here is all is in the mind. So I fixed my mind. I don't get bored easy, but there is one thing that I don't do is if I want to do something, you can't tell me that you cannot try. If I want to do something, I have to try and fail. In that way, I know that I've tried. I can say to God, God, I tried, but I failed. So I like to take risk in life. I like to basically uh, challenge myself. So that is the kind of a person that I am. So I was like, God, give me somebody that is going to let me challenge myself. I don't want somebody who's going to look after me like my father, like a dad. No, I didn't want my dad because I had a father and he passed away. I had a stepdad, he passed away. So I needed a lover. So And then I had to filter my life. That's how I filtered my life, that I need to do this, because I was playing God, saying, I'm not going to do this. So I'm sure everyone who is watching, guys, you can type if you have done this, where you make a decision and say, I'm not going to meet people like this. I'm not going to meet people like this. I can tell you in business, there are some people that say, basically, I hang out with my tribe. My tribe is the people who are successful like me, but I also hang out with the people that basically from all walks of life, a different background. As long I can relate to them, because I want to learn. The people that are not into business, they teach me basically the pain of what people are going through. So when I go to my tribe with my business, they teach me how to grow. So I need to have both the tribe. I need to have this tribe, but I can't hang out with people that are basically don't want to do anything in life. So I have to hang out with those who are not as successful like I. They teach me my clients, how to help my clients, how to basically to improve my business. And these guys, they are all about basically the growth, how I get the clients. And this one they help me with the pain, how I can help my clients with their pain. On this side, on my left hand side, is the pain that I need to know, because my clients, basically, for me, if you go to my website, it says my clients tell me what to do. My clients, basically, they tell me what they want. They tell me what to do. That's what I do. They tell me what they want, so I have to work based on their needs and their desires. So I had to, and those are the things that I work with. So in business, that's how, basically, that's how life is. And then I had to let God be God by making decisions. I make a decision for myself, and then God, is it the right decision for me? Because sometimes when you analyze everything, maybe your destiny is different. So I had to, when I was sick, I had to do that. I had to say, okay, you know my story, you know what I've been through, and just take away the list of 5'6", 6'7". Like, let's say, for a guy, like if you are looking for a guy who is 5', who is 6'2", 6'2", you can go with 6 foot. They are still tall, because some girls tall. So if a girl is 5'9", so you can still date a guy who is 5'2". So, and then you can still, if you are 5'9", you can still date a guy who is similar height as well. And then it comes to age. If you are looking for somebody who is 30, what number? 34, you can still date somebody who's 33. You can still date, if you are 34, 35, you're looking for 34, you're looking for somebody similar your age. You can still date 1 year, 2 years above. But then you go up, you can still have a few numbers, again, a few age up. You don't just say, okay, I'm looking for a 35-year-old or 34-year-old. You can go to 34 up to, we say 40. So that's enough. 34 up to 40. And then from 40 to 45. So a 34 years old can date a 45-year-old. That's not too old. A 50-year-old, if you are, let's say, 20, the mindset is it's a bit difficult to get along with somebody if you are that age. So I would say, it doesn't work. It works for that time, or when you are dating up, but as the time goes by, it doesn't work. So you can filter your life, uh, by doing that, changing the age of the person that you are looking for and the age that you are looking for. Then you can filter your life. Even with the business as well, you can do the same. If things are not working well the way you want in life, you can actually, rewrite your business plan. You can rewrite it in your business plan and basically write down the things that, not rewrite completely, just remove things that are not working, because when you are writing a business plan, you think you have ending in mind. So if you look at your ending mind and you look at the things that are in the middle, are they working? If they're not working, then you can tweak around uh, and see whether they are working. So that's how you can do that. And I did that as well. And I said that I am not going to actually date somebody who has been married before, because I've not been married before. And then I decided, okay, I'm gonna let God be God in my life. Yeah, I'm gonna let Him basically. Uh, I'm gonna make Him bring me the people that I want. He knows exactly I'm gonna keep taking action. So I had to. The only thing I had to do for me that I'm gonna tell you is, I had to, because at the time I was single, I had to behave like a single person. Uh, a single person, it means you actually walk like a single person, you dress like a single person, you smile like a single person, you don't look desperate, you don't do anything. So I had to practice my smile in front of the mirror. Yes, I had to practice my smile in front of the mirror. The reason why, basically, you have to, I was being authentic, basically bringing out the real me. I was working on the whole package of my life, of who I wanted to become. So basically, by practicing a smile, walking like a single person, or when I'm saying you walk like a single person, it means when you go to a bus stop, if you don't drive, a man comes in, they're single, they're taking a bus. Just because you're taking a bus, you're broke. So some people love to take a bus to go to the train station. So some people, they work like you work in London. Some people, like where I am and where I live in Henley on Thames. No one drives in Henley going to work in London. People, there are some few who drives, but then everyone takes a train, or they drive halfway, they take a train, and then from the train going to London, because the parking is a nightmare. So we have a faster train that takes 50 minutes, and then coming back as well. Later in the evening, there's a faster train. I don't work in London, by the way. So those who work in London, they have a transport. And so that means if you go to a bus stop, if a man says hello, you have to respond. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter whether they are at the bus stop, it doesn't matter whether they are at the train station. Like myself, I work with the clients, with my clients who are basically who are wealthy. But when they meet women, the women already know. So when they meet women, they're not gonna go out, because I head hunt for them. When I head hunt for a man, I look at watch, how much the watch is worth. I look at what they are wearing, and then I know that they can afford me. Or sometimes I don't judge them. I have to ask what they do for living. Then sometimes you find that there are some people that they can still afford you, but they just dressed because they need help. So then you can actually filter your life by, just when you see somebody going to the supermarket, if the person that you're looking for, and you see somebody at the supermarket, that means you have to still smile, because there are some people that basically people will greet you because they're kind, but instead of responding, they give them attitude like, what does he want? And sometimes somebody has to say, excuse me, because maybe they need help, they need to ask. So it means that you have to talk to everybody that comes your way. Like people, if they give you a smile, they give you attention, that means you have to respond. You don't have to, but if you are single, that means you could behave like a single person. Not because like a desperation, a kindness and joy comes with it. So what I'm talking about, like basically being authentic, all those things, they come from within. So natural, like myself, I play my music all the time, walking. I've earphones. I play my music, but if I see somebody giving me a shit, I say hello. I always say hello to people if they want. If I see that, oh, they want to greet me, I always can say hello. So, but that it comes natural. So that's what I did. So I speak to people. God give me the man that is going to, you know what I've been through. That you, that what I've been through. I've been through a lot in life. Not knowing, not having the knowledge of how to basically how relationship works, not having the principles in my relationship. So at that time I didn't know anything about relationship, but I thought I knew. So I was in a time where I'll blame somebody if a relationship ends, but I didn't blame it. I stopped blaming people anyway. And so you can filter your life by then and until you actually, because what happens is you don't know what God's plans is for you. So if you say, I need a guy with blue eyes, I need a guy with dark hair. Yes, you like dark hair. Maybe you're basically somebody who's gonna come your way. They originally had dark hair, and they've decided to put maybe uh, to basically to bleach their hair. You don't know. So maybe if you say, okay, I'm looking for, if you decide to be specific, I'm looking for a 6 foot guy. If they're not 6'2" or 6 foot, I'm not gonna date him. Or I'm looking for a guy who is like 100K, and if they're not any 100K, 90K or 95K, that's not enough for me. That is basically, maybe there will be a promotion next month, who knows. So that is basically cutting your option basically. And maybe if you say, okay, let's say you want a millionaire and the guy is not there yet, millionaire is earning 500,000. So maybe you say, okay, he's not a millionaire, I'm not going to date him. So then that means you are cutting your option again. Basically, you can miss out of a good guy, a good guy. So basically, you have to, like, let's say if you are looking at a guy who is successful, you have to evaluate your life. Evaluate your life, evaluate everything. With the business, it is same thing. If you want to filter your destiny, you look at your business where things are not working, and then you filter everything that is needed. When it comes to love life, you look at the things, that you are looking for, and then you write down everything. And also, if you are the universe, you keep reminding the universe that you know what I'm looking for. You know the experiences that I had in my childhood. You know the experiences that I've had dating men or dating women. So you evaluate yourself, your surroundings as well. When you evaluate your surroundings as well, look at life and see people as well. Take yourself also who have the people that have influenced you, who have influenced your life, or who have shaped your life. It could be like starting, it could be like maybe ending how you've conquered fear. Once you know people who have shaped your life and people who have influenced your life, and how you conquered fear, could be fear, or how have you conquered that. And it could be the love, exactly, the love, and how have you overcome it. Maybe your love life, you overcome the problems in your love life. So you look at the experiences, and you look at everything, good experiences and bad, and then meditate. And if you are not into personal development, get into personal development as well, and meditate. Or if you believe prayer, you can pray and meditate at the same time. And uh, focus on basically, because there will be a reason why you are filtering your life. There will be a reason why you are doing it. So also focus on your big why as well. Why are you doing it? So let's say if you are losing weight, you want to lose weight, you feel that maybe the system that you've put in place at that moment is not working, but then why do you want to change it? So if as long as you have that big why, so you guys can basically type as well, and just tell me what you think, how you filtered your life as well. Please feel free to do that. And so you can look at your big why. Why do I want to do this? So it could be so many reasons. People lose weight because they want to keep healthy for health reasons, or basically some people just keeping health and going to the gym, or going swimming, doing all those things, jogging and stuff. It basically helps you to think. Even walking to nature outside, it helps you to connect with the nature. It helps you to connect with yourself and connect with everything around the nature. So that is the reason why sometimes people do that. So you look at your big why you're doing it, and then uh, if it is the love that you want, but you have to filter it. You have to filter the things that you basically have created. And once you filter that, you have to prioritize your prioritize your, yourself by focusing on the things that you want, which is the vision, end of the vision. What do you want to basically, what kind of results are you looking for? And be open to like changing, tweaking things around, and accept that changes will happen sometimes, because sometimes God's plan is not our plan. There are some things that I always said, I always say, this is what I want, this is what I want to do, and I do it. And sometimes I find myself having like doing other things in the process because I don't know God's plan. Like I've never thought I'll be doing the talk show. I'll be on social media, posting about my business. I always thought about, okay, maybe I'll hire somebody. That's what business is, hire somebody to do the work for them. But for me, I do my social media myself. It takes me 10 minutes. If I have the content ready, I always have the content ready maybe for 2 months or 3 months. All I got to do is just post, do this, do this. So it takes me not a long time. So I do all these things myself. So you have to have a vision and make sure that you are aware, be open of the changes. Because sometimes we hold on, like you say, I basically you say, I want this guy, I want this woman that looks like this. We have that becomes a fantasy. We have this, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want that, I want that. We have this list, men and women, we have the list, everyone knows their want. And then we get stuck in that list. And things are not happening. Okay, it's gonna happen. Okay, it's gonna happen. Okay, it's gonna happen. Maybe things are basically that God is bringing people that are meant to introduce you to the people that you're looking for, but you because you're not that person that take action. So then your life is you're gonna be stuck on that place where you are. Like some people say, "Oh no, I don't like this. I like things done my way. I like things done this." For me, if I work with somebody like that, it would drive me crazy. Honestly, if I work with somebody that says I like things done this, because when I walk in, I like to do things perfect. I'm not a perfectionist. I like to do things properly. I think perfect is the wrong word to use. Properly, but I'm not that somebody that if somebody needs to make some changes, I'm fine with it. If there are some changes that needs to be done, I'm fine. And so you have to know that there might be some changes that would need to be done as things goes, life goes by, and as long as you understand your why, as long as you understand your why, your big why, your values, your beliefs, why, values, beliefs, and interest. When it comes to love, there's some interest that matters. Some basically you can actually uh, you can go with it with them. So as long as you understand those things, your values, your beliefs, and what else do you need to uh, understand? Your dreams as well. If you know your dreams, where you need to be in in 5 years or 2 years or 3 years, that will help you basically to become. That will help you if you know your dreams. That will help you to actually filter your life. Dreams, values. You have your vision. You know your vision. You know your dreams. You know the end. The ending. What kind of an ending do you want in 5 years? Life it doesn't change, by the way. So the ending it would never happen because when you reach that ending, you still want to grow. So you still grow and grow and grow and grow. So the destination it doesn't end, so you keep growing and growing and growing each year. And even in relationship, the relationship grows. It doesn't fall, it grows. It falls if you want it to. So that's what happens. So you know your vision, you know your desires, your dreams, you are identifying the work that is needed for you to change. So you can identify the work that is needed for you to get there where you need to go. And let's say you have a dream that you need to reach, so what kind of goals, basically what kind of work that is needed. So you have to identify that the work that is needed, the time as well, time management as well. You have to look at the time as well, how basically how are you gonna get there, and the time, how much time is needed. Like if you are looking for love, you're looking for a relationship, you can do all your work, your business, never go on your profile when you are at work because it's a distraction. Business and dating it doesn't mix, or even if you're working for a company, it doesn't mix because you need to focus. You need to focus on the things that you do. So that's why for me, basically, when I talk to my clients, I email them, and then in the evening, when they finish work, they reply to me, or if they are on lunch, then lunch, and then they can reply to me or call me. But if they work, they need to focus at work. So if it's dating that you want to filter, so you can actually look at the identify the work, how much work is needed. You might need to go and take a professional profile. No selfies, please. I look if you go and look at dating sites, most of like 90% they have selfies. So and I don't know why. So no selfies, no putting your pictures on the dating site with family members or friends on holiday. That one it shows that you're not serious. So identify if it's your business that you want to filter, or basically could be your personal life. You want to create your image. So identify the timing that is needed. Once you identify the timing that needed, and then you know your why, and you can journal everything so that you don't forget. So make sure when everything comes into your mind, journal everything, and make some changes that are needed. And by taking small steps as well is very, very important. I forgot. If you want to change your dating or whatever, to search dating, searching the love of your life, or if you want to your business to grow but you want to filter some things, know your big why, know your values, know your beliefs. Even the business itself, it has values, it has beliefs. Gossip talk shows, it has values, it has beliefs. And so know your values, know your beliefs, and know your dreams, know the ending in mind, where you need to be, and just work on the time the work that is needed, and the timing, how much time you're gonna need to actually solve the whatever filtering that you are filtering. Once you know the times, once you know what is needed, obviously you're gonna need to take some pictures, you're gonna need to write your profile. When you're writing your profile has to stand out. It has to be different. It has to be authentic. You have to have time to take some pictures, good pictures that shows your personality, how you dress. Like when I go out, when you dress casual, how do you look like when you dress casual to going for coffee? How do you look like when you've dressed up going out with your friends? And you're telling a story, so pictures can tell a story. So you can put 4 different pictures: going out, looking glamour, and then going to the pub for coffee, going to the pub or for coffee, going for a drink. Or obviously you'll be dressed casual. And the other one is just a half picture of you. And the last one will be how do you dress? Like let's say you are at home, you are relaxed. How do you look like? You don't look like you don't dress in your pajamas or anything. You're telling a story about this is who I am. Or if you like, if there are places like you like, or music, like you can dress up, and this tell a story about your life that is different. Once you and uh, once you know you're comfortable with whatever the filters that you've put in place, then you're comfortable with the time management, then you can start to create the things that you want. And if it's the dating thing, about writing your profile, once you write your profile, and you can write a short story. Writing a profile, you can write a short story, which is a story about an interesting event from your life, the experiences that you've had from that event. But you're not gonna write it like exactly, you're gonna write it exactly, but it has to be interesting. And sometimes, or it could be difficult situations you have overcome, so you can write it, uh, not telling it the whole story like you're writing it. You can create a story from that. This is who I am. And your heading as well, your headlines as well, they have to tell a story as well about who you are as a person. And once you have, then you can describe your adventure experience. Your adventure experience, basically, you describe it. Your passion in life, and your vision, your dreams. What else can you include there? And then once you've written that, even with a business plan, with the business as well, if you think that I need to filter things, you can look at your marketing. You can look at your business, basically the strategies, the principles, the values, the beliefs of that business, the marketing strategy. What else can you look for your business to actually, maybe the people that are the team within the company, they might need growth. So just work around that, and to achieve the things that you want to achieve. And if the team needs training and stuff or skills, so you can actually look at the time. How are you going to fit them in, making sure that the job is done within the company, and also they achieve the skills that are needed for them to actually bring growth into the company. So you can actually those things, and time management and stuff. And then when it comes to love as well, as well, uh, you look at you look at, once you know this is what I want, this is what I'm going to, the person that you're in, basically the quality you really want. So in my offline, Okay, it means I'm still offline, but I have a problem with streaming, restream problems. So I hope it is still recording. So once you look at now we're talking about the you want, and from that person, and the person that you want, the qualities of the person that you are looking for, do they actually align with the your story? Do they align with what you actually looking for? And also look at the ending in mind. What kind of ending are you looking for? So all those kind of things in business as well. You look at the tribe that you have. If that tribe is not basically, if you have the wrong tribe, your business is going to be affected. So you need basically to find to be with the right tribe so they can help you with the business growth. And then me, I have the right tribe. Then I have people that I hang out when I don't want to talk about work, I don't want to talk about my business. I have family members, I have friends that I hang out with. In that way, I can just focus on how they are. I can just focus on my life, relaxing, talking about children. So I have two uh, lives. So that works for me. The life where I'm busy with my tribe, basically planning and business is growing, and then I'm here relaxing. So I have to relax because sometimes if you work and work and work, there are no guarantees in life when it comes to life. So I do all that. And what else do I do? And make sure that you basically your tribe is you have people. If you have a good tribe, they will help you basically to find to attract the clients that you're looking for, business connections. Some business connections don't work. There are some business connections that are basically connected with in my area where I am, and then in London, some in London as well, some maybe other cities, counties in the UK. Then some, not every business connection works. Some don't work. So you have to look at the clients that you are looking for, the clients that your business clients, and then you can connect with people based on what you're looking for in the collection as well, because it's very, very important. You can't just everybody, so it doesn't work like that. And what else? What else? And I'm making sure that with the dating you get out of the bad habit as well. If you want to filter your life, you basically your big why, you work. If you want your big bad habits, and once you work on your bad habits and let God be God, let the universe do the work. So some people, when I'm saying God, let God be God, it means you pray, and when you pray, you take action, and when God brings people to help you with your business, don't look people down. Just every person that comes your way, try to find out why they are there. Try to get to know them. Try to get to know them and their businesses. Try, because so God works in a different way. I've seen His work that sometimes He will basically connect you with somebody, and you basically for different reasons, and then you have a problem that you need to sort, and then that person actually have information of how you can solve your problem. Once you start talking and you confide in them, you talk about the problems, then somebody will say, "Oh yes, I do have a problem with this." Maybe you say, "I do have a problem." We say, "Oh yeah, I know somebody who can help you." So it's very, very important to actually take action and not giving up. Uh, like right now in Epic, my business has been very, very slow. Everybody's business, some people have been making really, really big. So things are different. So there's no you don't have to give up. So you have to keep going. You have to keep going as long as you know where you need to go, you know the direction that you need to go. And when it comes to love, girls, men, those who are single, there's everybody for everybody, everyone for everybody. There is everyone. If you say, I'm single because I can't find my type, no, you are single because maybe you have not come across with your type or you're not searching properly. So you can search your properly, and you find that person. There's always somebody for everybody. Whether you're looking for this, whatever you're looking for, there's always. You're looking to date a billionaire, there's a billionaire who's single. You're looking for to date a millionaire, there's a millionaire. You're looking for day to date any background, all walks of life, they're there. So it's just you have to find the right people to connect you with. So which is uh Hope Springs Eternal Introduction Agency can help you. If you are that person who is looking for love and you know what you want, and we can work with you and help you to basically to find that special person. But the search, you have to be patient. The search for finding the right person, headhunting is not, it doesn't, sometimes people say, I'm gonna come and pay you money, then you go and find. That's not how it works. So the process and everything is like I said, you have to search for, you have to make sure that you are connecting with the right person. So you have to go through the coaching and stuff. If you are somebody who does not need coaching, who is going through the coaching, some people go through other coaches first before they register with a matchmaker, which is amazing, which is lovely. If somebody can go and get to be coached for dating and then they start, that's amazing. So if you've already done that, then that means that's a minus one blip that we can look at. But if you need coaching, then we work on that. You get coaching, and then you go and find that special person. We are there 24/7 over the phone. We are there. If you need us, you can go to the toilet. If you are stuck, go to the toilet and say, I'm stuck with this. But it doesn't happen. If you are coached, then you become your own uh, basically coach. You can coach yourself when you go going dating. And goes to talk shows. So that means it's the end. Goes to talk shows. We're here Monday to Friday. I'm gonna be with Carol Ann if she's well, and we're here Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. UK time. So please come and join us and have a conversation with us, and find your own voice and lead from within. If you want to connect with our coaches, please go to our page or website and just connect with us. God bless you and live with grace.